All right.
Yep.
What's up today?
Looks as though it's probably short and sweet.
It is. That's what we're going to do first. Good old Christopher Norton. Ta-da. Okay. Happy to do it separate hands if you want first.
Okay. Oh no, what I can do.
You can do together if you want.
I want to try to get this first.
Okay. Just your left hand thumb.
Yeah,
yep.
I do know.
Yep.
Just
do that pattern. You're doing 5-3 or 5-4?
I'm doing
5-3. Yeah.
5. Right? So previously it says 4.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
right.
yeah, no, that's right. Your right hand was fine. Just thinking with your left. You're 5-3-2-1.
Yeah. So
cool.
yeah.
That's right. Yep, you could do 4 if you wanted, but if you're used to 3.
That feels comfortable there now.
Yep.
What would you do like that? Would you? Yeah, no, that's
No, not either or. Whatever suits your hand most. So you've got to get used to just feeling that interval of a second at the top, because those are all skips, and then you've just got that one next door. So just feel your thumb right next door there.
Yeah. That's about the first time I've made the mistake in as long as I can remember.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't normally make that mistake.
Okay. All right.
It's probably because I've just been playing Song of the Pine Tree, which has got a big stretch.
Which has got the wide stretches. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's take.
Yeah. No, my bigger problem is on this one here.
And
getting them in sync.
Yeah. Your long notes in the right hand go with your left hand notes, if that's a help.
I don't even understand what that means.
Okay, now in your right hand you've got quaver, crotchet, quaver, crotchet, quaver. So your longer notes, your crotchets,
okay.
they will coincide with your left hand notes.
Yeah.
So they're together.
Yep.
That one's together there.
Yeah, well, they're lined up with the music, so I've been trying to do that
They
too.
are indeed. Yep.
Yeah. It's not a case of not knowing when to play them. It's telling me getting my fingers to play them at the right time.
Right.
And getting the hands synchronised.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that computer term? Failure between something and something?
Oh, PibCat. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do right hand first then? Just as a... Just the first 4 bars, if you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the next one is... like that. And it's back up to there, right? So
And then, good, you're in position. Yep.
I've got a problem with that one as well, trying to synchronise that. And then it's down to, I think it's down to there, isn't it? That's a slightly different change in pattern, I think, isn't it?
Slightly different. The first 2 notes are different. Because the CAG is the same at the bottom.
Down one, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, so those two are the same as that?
Yeah, in fact, the...
so it's only the first 2
It's
notes
only
that
the
have
first 2 that
changed.
are different.
Right, yes,
Yep.
okay, that'll be why I was, Okay.
Yeah.
Should be short and tricky. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's do that again. Just your right hand.
Okay, so it's going to be...
That's up.
hang on a second, back up to there.
Back up. Cool. Good. Oh, 2 more bars to go. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Cut you short.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do it. It's the same.
That's the same. bottom 3.
And then we're looking at third finger up to there.
Head. So you're going to head down again. So the octave drop. Yep.
Oh, right.
And again, the last 3 notes are the same as what you had up in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
Yep.
Okay. Let's point your left hand in as well from the top. Do the bird's eye view.
That was a mistake, that one there. Yes. Didn't normally do that one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
good.
And let's back up here again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
yep.
And 1 and 2 and
good.
3 and 4 and move that up to there.
Yep.
1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Yeah, just down to your A and your right.
4
Yep.
and
Cool.
back down to there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ooh, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
good.
That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
Mhm.
Yep. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4.
That'll fit in. So you got 3 and 4 and so you count 3 and
3
and then 4. Just a quick little.
so that the integration doesn't come on the 4. It doesn't come on the R. It comes as part of the.
Not quite.
Right,
It's
okay.
going just fractionally. The C and the F will sound together, and this little dude's coming in real quick before it.
Right.
Not like that, but
Right, okay. So it's.
yeah. So sit on the C, and then bounce up. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Now back to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and
yep.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4
Good.
and 1
and 2 and
okay, what's that one?
yep.
One,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's right. It's heaps better when you count.
Yeah, it does though. But it doesn't sound like music when you count, does it?
Well, yeah, but it sounds more rhythmic and it's steadier and it's more coherent when you're counting through. Yep. And eventually you won't have to count like that. It'll just be ingrained.
Right.
But when you're going through the learning stages and it's a tricky rhythm, count it.
Right.
Yeah. These guys.
Yeah.
Just think of the one and a little more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so you get that long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it too. I mean, it was better, but you don't want to make it.
Yeah, I know what you
even.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to focus on actually getting
the notes.
The notes right.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a big stretch to keep the thumb where the same thing is and then do the others.
Yeah.
So you get. Oh, it's back again, isn't it?
Yeah. Think of lifting off the G. So 1 and so down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Is that easier?
It is actually a bit easier.
Yeah. Because that's what the slur is. 1 and so you're down, your
I
weights.
thought the slurs meant to connect them together.
That is, but you're coming off the G. So you're not connecting the G to, so you're not connecting the G to the next chord.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
So
right.
you've got the,
Gotcha. Right. I'm with you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's still connected.
and 2 and 3 and 4 and
It's kind of there, I think, isn't
and
it?
same thing. 1 and 2 and
It's not the G anymore. It's the next one, isn't it?
no, it's not. He's going to F. Yep. So down, up, down, up. So yeah, A, B, C. Yep. And remember that one, you've got another note in there. So you're going to 3 and 1. So there you've got a chord.
Yeah.
So after that one, don't just, do that. Right, okay, so that slow movement's better. Now you just need to put that with the rhythm. 1 and 2 and
1 and 2 and.
that's better. Cool. And just head back to that bar.
It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and.
Sit down. One more.
1 and.
And
That's probably helpful. I read where am I at? 1 and 2 and.
that's better.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So come off your slurs a little more, and that'll help with that.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, count. I'm going to write in count.
You actually did write it somewhere already. didn't you?
Probably. Yeah. Put a couple of exclamation marks. Yeah. And there, we're going to think of, so those little arrows, down, up, for your slew. And that way your wrist basically plays it for you. Down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. So I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so down, off, down, off. 1 and 2 and
What was it? Oh.
yeah, good.
Like
Just keep you counting.
Okay.
Going
Yep.
through. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Okay. Good. Let's do a couple of scales. That's not the response. That's excellent. I've been practicing my
I
scales.
can do C.
My scales are really good. I've been doing them lots through the week.
Well, I have.
I know. That's why I've been hearing them. You can start with C. And you're just going to do one octave. I know.
What do you want me to do? You need to be more. What do you want me to do?
2 octaves.
Is that?
3, 4, 3. Round your thumb turns.
I got them all right, didn't I?
No,
Oh.
that's better. You did 3, 3, 4.
It still worked.
Go away. I know, it's still good.
That's not going to, yeah, no.
Let's try a wee bit slower, just so it's really steady and even. So 3,
Well, that's 3.
4, 3. 3 there, thumb. Oops.
You something wrong there?
Yes.
I'm not sure what that was.
Yes, you just had your, instead of turning your thumb under there,
Yeah?
went down to 4, I think, then your thumb. That's how you ended up on 4.
Oh, right. I didn't miss that though, did I?
No.
Okay. Odd. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, you see, it would help if all the scales use the same fingering.
I think most of them do.
Well, maybe some.
Oh.
All right.
Right, do you need your scale page?
Well, scale page kind of helps when I'm looking, but I can figure it out. I can.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, right. Let's do it a bit slower in your right hand. Aim for that evenness of touch. 3 over. I think 3, 4, 3. That's up. Cool. Good. Let's do your right hand. Oh, just your right. That's better. Just keep it controlled. Okay, now do that again without looking at your fingers. I've got this very sort of slightly angry, quizzical look. That's it. Yep.
I'm at one, aren't I?
You're up by 2.
Oh, by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you normally look when you do them? Probably.
I do for the arpeggios.
Yeah.
Some of them I'm actually, it depends. Some of them I'm looking at the scales.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yep.
to figure that out.
Yep.
The sheets I've got.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to figure them out, if I'm trying to figure out without having a look at the sheet, I'll be looking at it and listening to the sounds and does that sound right or not?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to sort of get a sort of a visual picture between the notes and the
Exactly.
on the page and what's on the keys and.
I try when you're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
I try doing them without looking at the notes.
Right.
So you're relying on the feel and the shape under your hands.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that C major one together. Right, let's come down from the top. In fact, bring your left hand up just so it's an octave apart. Yep. Then you can look at both more easily. So 3's together, 4, T, 4, 3's together, 3's together. Yeah, remember all those little cues along the way?
Yeah, I've forgotten all those.
Yeah. Let's do that one more time. So 3's together, 3's together, 4, T, 4, 3's together, 3's together. Whoop. So it's your thumb under there. So, yep. And 4 for that guy. Yeah.
Actually, that's an improvement you can make to your scale chart, actually, is actually having your rules on them. Because I do recall, actually, I've looked at them and I've been trying to figure out, because I've got the fingering on them.
Yep.
And I've been trying to then relate that back to your 4-3-4 or whatever it was, etc. But I can't remember what your
I've got another page on
but it doesn't
that.
help when I look at this one.
No, it doesn't. But you could have both handy.
Well, I suppose I could.
But yes, fair comment. 3's together, 4 T4 around that middle octave. Right. So if we hop over to D, let's do D major. You can just run through that. So you've got the...
So D major's got C and F, I think.
Very good.
That's sharp, I think, isn't it?
So let's go your right hand first. Okay.
Yep.
Let's try that, hands together. Just take it slow. So 3's together, 4 T4. That's it. 3's together. Yeah, you're just missing that one. 3's, yep. And that's right. 3's together on your F sharp. 4 T4. 3's together. Coming up, so you're fine. Thumb left, 3's together. Yep, that's right. Cool. One more, you can pick.
Oh, C's good, I like C.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try A. I can't actually remember what A is.
Okay.
So
A major or minor?
Well, A major.
A major, okay.
Okay, so it's going to have some sharpness somewhere.
Well, do your trick for D major. What's the...
Oh, well, I just knew that.
Okay. Or,
there was Fred Cat, though.
Okay.
So A, well...
Well, what's a semitone lower than A?
Well, you're going down to G at that point.
So that would be... Semitone lower would be G sharp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fred Cat goes.
Fred Cat goes. Exactly.
Okay.
Those three. Yep.
Okay, so this is A, isn't it?
Yep. Cool. Good. Yeah. Arm movement along is looking nice there. It's good. Yeah. Okay, let's try that one together. Let's keep it slow. Well done. Yeah. Good. Okay, so how about you stick with the... We'll do a couple of arpeggios. Yeah, we've got time. But stick with maybe your major white key scales just to keep them all ticking over and get back into the...
Well, I do the majors, the minors, then I'll do the arpeggios, but you want me to actually cut the minors for the minors?
No, if you're happy doing all of that, that's fine. It's not too much. Yep. Okay.
Well, it sort of helps.
You've got into a routine now.
Well, when I come back to the arpeggios, you see, because then try to figure out, well, is that for example, is it the major or the minor, right? And what is that?
Did it sound happy or sad?
Well, I don't know. This is the problem. I can't tell that. So I have to work it out based on what keys it was in. So I'm hazarding a guess that there's actually minor.
Yep.
Because it didn't have the black key that the major
Correct.
had.
Yeah. You use the notes from that scale. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's why I've been doing the woody to try and make those linkages as well. Because I can't tell if that feels happy or sad. Is that happy?
Yep.
Well, I suppose. But if I hadn't done that one there, I wouldn't know that was sad. I'd know that that's sadder than that, I suppose, because it's lower. So what's the other way of working it? It's that. So that's the minor.
Yes. That'll give you the minor third. Yeah. You'd hear, though, in a piece if it was sort of a happy or a sad piece.
Really? I don't know. I suppose,
well, like a pop song or something, you'd know whether it was...
Well, I think back to when you were composing your stuff, I could tell if it was happy or sad from that, but I was hearing the whole lot. So I was hearing a little within context. I wasn't hearing an individual note.
Yes. Well, it is the context, because I mean, when you're doing a scale and in a piece, yeah, that particular sequence is your major scale. Those notes. If you had a piece using those notes from that scale, the piece would sound happy. If I did that, just your A harmonic minor.
Okay, yeah.
And if I had a piece using those notes, like your pine tree, now I hesitate to use that as an example because it's not strictly A minor because it has a G natural. It's more the mode.
No.
But
Well, you see, that sounds sort of happy to me. Is it not meant to sound happy? Maybe I'm just a naturally positive guy.
Everything sounds happy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Well, this is down there, like your Hall of the Mountain Kings or whatever. As I could tell, that was pretty sort of droll.
Yeah. Although, yeah, that's sort
dark.
of lower rather than in a minor key.
Right.
So this sounds happy, yeah?
Well, that bit over there sounds sort of frolicky.
How if I did this? We can make it vaguely minor. That's not something like that. As opposed to...
Well, it just sounds like bad music. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll come with time, but I'm not.
That's just, I quite like that. That sounds quite nice and cool.
Right. So does that sound happy or sad to you?
That sounds sad to me. That sounds clashier. But the things that are making that chord more sad, as it were, those guys, because they're from C minor, as opposed to that one, which is your C major. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it'll come with time. I'm not.
Yeah.
At the moment, I've used my
use your
numbers and use the scales and
trick
things like that.
to work them through. Yep. Cool. Okay. So yeah. How about just do one arpeggio? Let's do that A arpeggio. So that key. Okay. Now are you major or minor?
Minor.
Yes. Do the major one.
I still don't know how people do those easily. Two things, because it's really.
It is a big pivot around your third finger. Yep. Yeah, keep your C sharp consistent. And that's better. Yeah, just try it a little bit slower, and you're just feeling.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, you can tell that that's not good, right?
Well, I've got I'm pivoting around on my third finger, and my thumb's
you're
passing.
on the third finger. Oh no, I'm on third finger.
Third finger.
Yeah, right.
I'm passing right under. I mean, it is a lot bigger stretch. Actually, I'll just sneak in there. So I'm pivoting, and as I'm pivoting, my thumb's passing under. So basically, if I turn that way, it's right under there.
Yeah, well, that's what mine is too, so.
Yep, that's right. And let's
But
give you C sharp. That's right. And then straighten round a little bit as you come up. So you've got your pivot, line straight, more or less. Yep, cool. Right over and round.
It's okay coming back. It's only going up that's the problem. So,
Yeah, it's really there, yeah. As long as you got that pivot and tune with your thumb.
Yep.
You could try separating it ever so slightly.
What do you mean by separating?
So not doing it super legato.
Oh, okay.
And it just lets you kind of go for your second finger there. Yeah. So just that slight separation. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I'll keep practicing those anyway.
Yep.
Maybe get better.
You're the positive guy. Of course you will.
Of course I will.
There we go. Awesome.
Right. That's
All right,
it.
that's
Right.
you. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Very good.